Good morning, dear hearts. We're now on lesson 227, and please subscribe. This is my holy instant of release. The first thing we have to look at is, what is the holy instant? The holy instant is described in the text as being the birthplace of miracles. And of course, the word release, I like to transform that into real ease. So this is my holy instant, the birthplace of all miracles, which will lead me into a real easeful moment, filled with ease, nothing to disturb the holy mind of the child of God with this. The holy instant is illuminated with forgiveness, which is why it is this pristine moment where miracles can happen, can be found, because it is perfectly clean and clear and uncluttered of any thoughts of past or future. It is perfectly happening in the now moment, the only true moment that we ever have. So this is why the holy instant is the instant of real ease, release, realization that we indeed are free of anything and any illusion that has ever come into our mind. The first part of the lesson, which is in the italics, and which we know by now, of course, that this is prayer, and it starts by saying, Father, it is today that I am free because my will is yours. I thought to make another will, yet nothing that I thought apart from you exists. And I am free because I was mistaken. I want to go to the introduction, actually, to part 2 of the workbook. And in paragraph 9, we are told, we had a wish that God would fail to have the Son whom he created for himself. We wanted God to change himself and be what we would make of him. And we believed that our insane desires were the truth. Now we are glad that this is all undone. I thought in making this other God, I was making a different will, a will apart from God. And now I am very happy that all of that was simply a mistake and it has been undone. It is no longer in my mind. I'm free of it. I'm released of it. It is a holy instant of release, being free of those old illusionary thoughts of ego land. So I was mistaken and did not affect my own reality at all by my illusions. Now I give them up and lay them down before the feet of truth to be removed forever from my mind. This is my holy instant of release. Father, I know my will is one with yours. That line goes back all the way to lesson 74, when we were told then that there is no will except the will of God. We were told then that this is a central thought towards which all of our ideas, all of our exercises are being directed, that we must learn that the only will there is the will of God. And as an expression of the will of God, which is what we are, we have no goal but his. This is an idea that is wholly and completely true. There is only God's will. And this is also one that has no illusions or conflict possible within it. It is a holy instant when we have that realization that there is no will but God's. The second part of the lesson says, and so today we find our glad return to heaven, which we never really left. And of course, we've been saying this. We simply wake up, as I used the metaphor of the Wizard of Oz yesterday. We simply wake up and realize there's no place like home, and we were here all along. And we had always had the ability to know that, but we were not ready to know that. So now we have the holy instant of release where we can indeed wake up and know that we are home and we never really left. The Son of God this day lays down his dreams. The Son of God this day comes home again, released from sin and clad in holiness, with his right mind restored to him at last. To me, this has very much the overtones of the story of the prodigal child coming home and being welcomed so much and so willingly and so lovingly by the Father, whom he thought did not love him. But we are home again. We, the children of God, the Son of God, the daughter of God, we are home again, and we are released from every illusion that we have ever had. And our right-minded thinking has now been returned to us by waking up. We rejoin the mind of God. We've always been there. Our right mind is restored, and we take our place now within the mind of God, where he has been patiently waiting for us to realize that that is where we are, that is where we live, that is where we rejoice, and that is where our holy instant of release comes into our awareness. We are home. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray, and please be here tomorrow. We are just having the part 2 of this amazing workbook is just so beautiful, and I hope you are enjoying it as I am. Namaste.